Chase Guy over here, and I'm finally back on my channel with another video. It's been 3 months, and this has been insane. And I'm here with Cypress1840, and check out his second channel, Cypress22, because it's now posting new content.
Got a new series.
Rebuilding right now. He's doing the LA Rams, and yes, it's set to St. Louis, and he's relocating to LA just to make it accurate. Though you did miss Freeney in the free agency.
I didn't know that Dwight Freeney didn't retire, so I'm gonna go in there and see him.
So we're doing a prediction of NFL playoffs, who's going to make it and who's not. And we're going to start with the NFC?
Yeah, so I did the NFC for this video, guys. Now, the way I have it, the 6 teams making the playoffs are the Panthers, Cardinals, Packers, Seahawks, Cowboys, Vikings. Pretty much the same as last year, except we're adding in the Cowboys, because I think that's their division to lose. So with that, in the first wild card games, I got the Panthers and the Packers versus the Vikings and the Cowboys. In the Panthers-Packers game, I got the Panthers beating the Pack after the way that they defended Aaron Rodgers last year in the playoffs, and towards the end of the season, I just don't see it going their way. Even if Jordan Nelson comes back, it's still a Panther team that went 15-1, and it's coming
except with Norman.
Yeah, without Norman, but you still.
But we do get Benjamin back, which is going to be pretty sweet.
Luke Kuechly on that defense too.
Well, Kuechly was playing with the surgery he had on his shoulder as well. That was pretty damn cool.
So Panthers are going to win that one, I think, hands down. Probably the Vikings and the Cowboys will be the wild card game to watch for the NFC. Now the Cowboys coming off of didn't they last time they went to the playoffs? They won a game against the Lions.
I think so.
Okay, they won a game against the Lions, but with the way I have it to where it doesn't really matter on home field, but I do have the Cowboys on the home field. I just don't see how the Minnesota Vikings, with the defensive line that we have, with Brian Robinson, Everson Griffin.
Also, is it Anthony Barr,
Chad Greenway.
Oh yeah, his last year too, huh?
Yeah.
So that's a pretty stacked linebacking core too.
And then probably our only problem is trying to cover Dez, but the way we got Terrence Newman playing a whole lot lately, and especially with Trey Waynes finally stepping up. And then we got a new corner, Mackenzie Alexander. It should be...
Where'd he go to for college?
Who, Alexander?
Yeah.
Clemson.
That should be pretty good.
So I say we're going to barely pull that one out. Now, for the next divisional route, I got the Panthers and the Seahawks and the Vikings and the Cardinals. Now, I look at...
play those damn Seahawks.
Yeah, that's the only reason why I got the Panthers and the Seahawks. They always play. I got the Seahawks this year winning because I just don't know if Carolina is going to be able to do what they did again. And this is just a 50-50 coin toss. I'm just going to put Seattle because of how many times they've beaten Carolina.
But we have been coming back and beating them now.
Yeah. And then for the Vikings and the Cardinals, this one's going to be close. The Vikings usually beat the Cardinals, but seeing as how we're not going to be the home team, I don't see us pulling this one off.
And that's Honey Badger back, too.
Yeah, and Duke Johnson, the way he's playing and everything, just going to flip a coin. I'm going to say that they're going to win it barely. So for the conference championship, I got the Seahawks and the Cardinals. Arizona has worked too hard. They got Carson Palmer in his last few years. I say Arizona is going to the Super Bowl, and I don't know who's going to win. We're going to say that.
And isn't Fitzgerald also his last year?
Yeah, no, Fitzgerald's doing a couple more years.
Okay, so now I have it, and I labeled it from the 1st seed to the 6th seed. So I have Steelers and Patriots in their bye week. Then it goes Chiefs and Texans, because really there's no one that good in the AFC. You could say, oh, Baltimore, well, if anyone gets hurt like last time, you saw what happened. They went down the drain badly. And also, oh, what about the Broncos? Their offense sucks. They may have helped out with Paxton Lynch now being there, but really it's just down the drain. They can only rely on their defense, which you can't do for a whole season. You still need the offense to come in, because you're not going to win by having Aqib Talib intercept every single throw and making touchdowns off it, or Von Miller making fumbles, just like in the Super Bowl. And then it'll be for the 5th and 6th, I have the Raiders and the Jaguars. Now the Jaguars, mainly you have your own damn opinion. AFC, pretty ups and downs with teams. And right now where it stands, I see the Jaguars. If Ryan Fitzpatrick is signed to the Jets, I would put the Jets at number 6. But seeing that they're still trying to work a contract agreement, he's still not on the team. So that's why the Jaguars are on. And plus, that's just a wild card. Man, they don't really do much for playoff-wise. Because then it goes Chiefs and Jaguars, and I have the Chiefs winning by a huge margin. I don't think the Jaguars are ready to try to win through the wild card. I see them barely clinching the wild card.
Especially with Andy Reid as their head coach, who's won playoff games.
Yeah.
But it's going to be right.
Also with Alex Smith, a very good quarterback for decision making. He'll have Jamal Charles back as well at running back.
He's back, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that team will be stacked unless Jacksonville signs Arian Foster.
Well, no, the
signs Arian Foster's going all the way, guys.
Well, no, because they got Chris Ivory now.
Oh yeah, Chris Ivory.
Yeah, and then I have Texans versus Raiders, and I see the Raiders beating the Texans
if they make it.
If they make it, but for the sole reason that Texans, there's really no good players besides J.J. Watt, DeAndre Hopkins. Some could say Lamar Miller, but we haven't seen him play.
And especially with the way that they're not loyal to their quarterback.
Oh, yeah, Brock Osweiler. If he starts and they're loyal to him, I see them maybe winning the wild card. But knowing their history with quarterbacks, they probably won't be loyal to him. They'll probably lose miserably to the Raiders. And by miserably, I mean like they will barely win, but it's the Raiders, so of course it's a miserable loss.
Now here's what I say. I don't think the Raiders are going to make it to the playoffs. They're not ready. But if they do make it to the playoffs, damn it, sorry guys. If they do make it to the playoffs, they're going to win at least one game.
Man, we were so unprofessional, man. Like phone calls and everything. You messing around with the damn lights.
I didn't even know you had a light here.
I see a light there. There's a light there.
I didn't even know you had a lamp light that worked.
Yeah. Well, now it starts to work. And then we have the Steelers and Chiefs in the divisional round. And this can be a shoo-in for the Steelers to win the whole game. He's so unprofessional on his phone now. It's just insane.
That's life.
I mean, Coach would be ashamed.
Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, Chase.
Whatever you say, man. So, I see the Steelers beating the Chiefs by no surprise. Their defense is pretty decent.
Wait. You know who you forgot to put in? The Bengals.
Yeah, but that's the thing with the Bengals.
Bengals have constantly been a playoff team since their head coach.
Are they a constant winning playoff team?
Yeah, but they make it.
I don't know. It's my prediction. It's me going out on a limb. I did see the Bengals possibly doing it, but say if Andy Dalton gets hurt or if anyone on that team somehow gets hurt, it's not going to fit you, dude. If anyone on the team gets hurt, I don't see them really making it that easily. But it's my own opinion, so if you don't like it, well, comment below, let me know. Just love laughing at you guys' comments with the whitest and Chinese name, calling me a nigga and all that. That was funny.
I saw that and I was like, him?
Then we have the Patriots versus the Raiders, which is no shock. The Patriots are going to win. I mean,
Patriots. It's the Patriots.
They're going to have Tom Brady back as well, hopefully.
The Tuck rule.
Hang on, we're going to have another Deflate Gate now.
See, I don't know why everybody hates on the Patriots. They won fair and square. Best team in the NFL, ever. Hands down.
And then they also beat the Colts again with huge supervision of the football.
You're not going to say that the Colts are going to win their division?
No.
You think the Texans are going to win the division?
I say the Texans barely won the division.
I don't think that.
I think it might come to like the last week and the Texans will win their game and the Colts will lose their game. And then it goes to the conference finals. I have the Steelers and the Patriots playing. But I do see the Steelers beating the Patriots and going to the Super Bowl, and it'll be... Oh, this will be a rematch of what Super Bowl? Steelers and
43.
43, yeah.
Super Bowl 43. That's what Madden 16 predicted for the Super Bowl last year.
Yeah. Who knows? Maybe it's going to happen this year. And so the Super Bowl will be the Cardinals versus the Steelers.
Now, who do you think's going to win? Look, I'm going to say it because I already know. I think Arizona is. One, because whenever the Steelers won back in Super Bowl 43, Bruce Arians, the current head coach of the Arizona Cardinals, was on that roster. He knows a whole lot about that team. Plus, the Steelers got an aging quarterback in Ben Roethlisberger. Le'Veon Bell, nobody knows if he's going to be as versatile when he comes back.
Yeah, but they also have Williams or whatever it is.
D'Angelo
Williams, yeah.
Yeah, but he wasn't so explosive that he deserves to...
No, but he's good as a second-string running back who can still help with the rushing game.
And then also with the passing game, I want to... Probably the best game matchup is Patrick Peterson versus Antonio Brown.
Oh, yeah.
And Tyrann Mathieu, if you can throw him in there, too.
True.
So the passing game might struggle a little bit. They might throw to Martavis Bryant, but then he'll get knocked out again.
No, that was Antonio Brown.
Martavis Bryant got knocked out too.
Yeah, but like the dirtiest hit was against Brown.
Oh, yeah. So I think that the Arizona Cardinals will pull that one out, especially with Carson Palmer.
Honestly, I would say the Steelers barely win.
Get their 7th ring.
Yeah, get their 7th ring, which would be okay. They're still claimed to be the best team in the NFL because of, if you go by Super Bowl rings. I think the Steelers are going to win it mainly because I think even though you have Patrick Peterson and Tyrann Mathieu guarding Antonio Brown, and I forgot who was their second.
Martavis Bryant.
Wasn't he the one that got suspended?
That was him, either that or Josh Brown. They got a pretty good wide receiving core.
Yeah. And I think Brown probably is better to beat Patrick Peterson and Honey Badger if it goes downfield and all that. But that's a close game. I see it maybe being how Patriots and Seattle, where it's like you need to run to win.
They had that last time they versed the Arizona Cardinals and the Pittsburgh Steelers. It was a last-second catch by a...
Yeah, it was a...
It was either Hines Ward or Mike Wallace.
It was a toe drag swag.
Yeah, toe drag swag.
I see that coming, maybe going down like maybe the 1 yard line or the 2 yard line. They have to do a game-winning rush, and I think the Steelers either will make it or they'll stop it and they'll win. I don't know. It's going to come down close, in my opinion, if it ends up like this. So, what do you guys think? Comment below. Let us know what you all think. If you like this video, give a thumbs up on it. Subscribe to both of our channels, or 3 because he has 2. So, subscribe here, more content from me. Go to Cypress 1840 for political views and political nonsense. And Cypress 22 for gaming. And peace out, God bless, and I'll see y'all later.